Hi friends, again through this Learn Logistics video, I'm meeting you all and I am proud of it. As I already mentioned, the above email ID, sorry, the above website www.hurrylogisticsacademy.com will give you more insight about these videos and apart from this other items, I think also. And you can send your suggestions and comments to the above email ID logisticshurry2020@gmail.com. Now we go on the further on the videos. Next transportation mode we'll see on the cable. Again, cable we have seen electrification, distribution, and this cable transport through ropeways, cable cars, skylifts, etc. Also one of the major usage in this. Cable transport is a broad class of transport modes that have cables. They transport passengers and goods, often in vehicles called cable cars. The cable may be driven or passive, and items may be moved by pulling, sliding, sailing, or by drives within the object being moved on cableways. The use of pulleys and balancing of loads moving up and down are common elements of cable transport. They are often used in mountain areas where cable haulage can overcome large differences in elevation. Rope-drawn transport dates back to 250 BC as evidenced by illustrations of aerial rope transportation systems in South China. The first recorded mechanical ropeway was by Venetian Fausto Veranzio, who designed a bicable passenger ropeway in 1660. The industry generally considers Dutchman Adam Wybe to have built up the first operational system in 1644. The technology, which was further developed by the people living in the Alpine regions of Europe, progressed and expanded with advent of wire rope and electric drive. During the Industrial Revolution, new forms of cable-hauled transportation systems were created, including the use of steel cable to allow for greater load support and larger systems. Aerial tramways were first used for commercial passenger haulage in the 1900s. The first cable railways, a gravity incline in use in 1955 at Lynchfield Quarry in Wales. Empty wagons are arriving at the top of the incline. The winding drum is in the shed in the background. The West Side and Yonkers Patent Railway Company developed a cable-hauled elevated railway. This 3.5 mile long line was proposed in 1866 and opened in 1868. It operated as a cable railway until 1871 when it was converted to use steam locomotives. The first cable railway outside the United Kingdom and the United States was Roslin Tramway, which opened in 1881. The Dunedin, New Zealand, America's remained the country that made the greatest use of cable railways. By 1890s, more than 500 miles of cable rail hauled track had been laid, carrying over 10 lakh passengers per year. However, in 1890, electric tramways exceeded the cable-hauled tramways in mileage, efficiency and speed. Cable cars development in India. Cable car vehicles transport both passengers and materials in carriages suspended from cable, that means rope, and another moving cable rope provides propulsion, and whole system is supported by a series of towers. Further, it is motorless and engineless vehicles and pulled by a cable, that is rope, that is rotated by a motor off-board. Cable car is attractions for pleasure trips to see 360-degree panoramic view, to visualize natural beauty, natural scenery. Initially, a ropeway was used as a lifting device across the valley, rivers, canyons, etc., and get accessibility in high terrains. Later, the same was started to use in construction across the rivers and along the sea. Presently in India, there are nearly 40 rope car or cable cars projects in India. Most of them are completed and some are under construction. The main projects are temple-based tourism or hilly terrain tourism purposes. Some projects are listed in the next page in detail. If you see in this table, I have given about 33 projects with state and city where it is, and wherever capacity is available, I will put capacity also and number of cabins and cabin capacity and purpose and total length also. First one is Kailashgiri Ropeway, Andhra Pradesh, Vizag, 400 pph. Number of cabin is 8 and 6% capacity per cabin, and total length is 375 meters. Then Srisailam Ropeway, Andhra Pradesh, Rajgir Ropeway, Bihar, Dongagar Ropeway, Chhattisgarh, Udan Katola Ropeway, Gujarat, Ambaji Ropeway, Gujarat, Saputara Ropeway, Gujarat, Sholang Ropeway, Himachal Pradesh, Manali, Naina Devi Temple, Himachal Pradesh, Bilaspur, Parvana Ropeway, Himachal Pradesh, Parvana, Gulmarg Gondala Ropeway, J&K, Gulmarg, Magdum Ropeway, J&K, Srinagar, Deogar Ropeway, Jharkhand, Trikurta, Malambula Ropeway, Kerala, Palghat, Dhaundar Ropeway, Madhya Pradesh, Jabalpur, Bhopal Ropeway, Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, Shalkanpur Ropeway, Madhya Pradesh, Sehor, Ambi Valley Ropeway, Maharashtra, Lonavala, Raigad Fort Ropeway, Maharashtra, Raigad, Jivdani Devi Temple Ropeway, Maharashtra, Virar, Mumbai, Taratarini Ropeway, Odisha, Taratarini, Manspurna Ropeway, Rajasthan, Udaipur, Siddharth Ropeway, Rajasthan, Jodhpur, Damodar Ropeway, Sikkim, Gangtok, Glenargan Ropeway, Tamil Nadu, Ooty, Nainital Ropeway, Uttarakhand, Nainital, Kempty Fall Ropeway, Uttarakhand, Mussoorie, Auli Ropeway, Uttarakhand, Joshimath, Ma Chandi Devi Ropeway, Uttarakhand, Haridwar, Mansa Devi Ropeway, Uttarakhand, Haridwar, Sahnati Park Ropeway, West Bengal, 24 Parganas, DRV Ropeway, West Bengal, Darjeeling. So these are certain projects. Most of them are completed and some are under construction. And here I will give you in detail 12 major ropeways and cable car system across India. One is Gulmarg Gondola. The Gulmarg Gondola cable car is the second highest cable car in the world and Asia's highest and longest cable car project. Gulmarg Ropeway starts from Gongdori mountain, part of nearby Afarwat peak, 1400 meters or 13,780 feet on the height. And the ferries runs towards Gulmarg and Upper Wat Peak station with total length of 2.5 km. Auli cable car, the youngest hill station and best winter season destination among the Himalayan states. As India's longest cable car or ropeway with the total length of 4 km, the ropeway of Auli runs from Joshimath to Auli and offers stunning and breathtaking panoramic view of Nanda Devi snow peaks. Manali Ropeway. The ropeway comes sky center at beautiful Solang Valley of Manali Hill. Hill station is the major attraction of the city along with the other winter sports and paragliding, parachuting and horse riding, etc. Ropeway at Solang Valley offers breathtaking and enchanting sights. Snow-clad mountains, river stream and amazing world of beautiful nature. Raigad Ropeway. The Raigad Fort Ropeway is a non-profit endeavor, the only one of its kind in India, and provides passenger transportation to the Raigad Fort, the capital of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Empire. Another ropeway in Maitharan Hill Station in Maharashtra is proposed project and considered to be the longest ropeway to India. Ropeway at Dondar. Dondar is a famous waterfalls located at the marble city of Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh. Ropeway over the Dondar Falls offers a short ride, but sightseeing of falls, Badagat marble rocks and holy Narmada river is awesome. Cable car in Mussoorie. Mussoorie, Queen of the Hills, is the most famous hill station in the Dehradun district of Uttarakhand. Along with other major sports, another tourist attraction in Mussoorie is the Mussoorie cable car or ropeway in Gun Hill. Gangtok Ropeway. The Damodar Ropeway in Gangtok is a cable car located at Deorali and offers a ride from Deorali to Tashling over the city of Lower and Upper Gangtok. The Gangtok Ropeway, one of the major tourist attractions of the city and provides a beautiful view around. Ropeway of Rajgir. The city of Rajgir was the first capital of the kingdom of Magda. Located in the Nalanda district of Bihar, Ropeway of Rajgir is one of the major attractions of the region and connects Vishwashali, Shanti Suba, Magdum Kund and monasteries. It also offers great view of valley surrounded by 7 hills named as Vaibara, Ratna, Salla, Sona, Udaya, Chatya, and Upula. Glenmorgan Ropeway. Glenmorgan is a beautiful valley with a big lake covered by three peaks and offers best scenic view in Ooty, Tamil Nadu. The 3 kilometer long ropeway from Singara to Glenmorgan is major attractions and offers panoramic views of the Mudumalai National Park. Darjeeling Ropeway. Darjeeling Ropeway is also known as Darjeeling Rangit Valley passenger cable car. Connects Darjeeling with Singla banks of the Raman River. The ropeway offers beautiful views of the hills and the valleys around Darjeeling. Ropeway also passed over tea gardens, dense forests, mountain ranges, waterfalls, and flowing rivers. Srisailam Ropeway. Ropeway to Srisailam is one of the best ropeway in India and offers most beautiful view of mountain, river, and dense green forest around it. Srisailam is holy place and famous for Brahmaramba Mallikarjuna Swami temple, one of the 12 Jyotirlinga temples dedicated to Lord Shiva, and Srisailam Dam built across river Krishna, situated in Nalamala hills of the Andhra Pradesh. Malambula Udan Katola. The Udan Katola of Malambula, it's in Kerala, is only one of the major attractions of Malambula. Snake Park, Malambula Dam, Malambula Garden, and Rock Garden are being other. Malambula Ropeway run parallel to Malambula Dam in Palakkad district and offers amazing view of Malambula Garden and reservoir. Let us see tramways. That is the other cable transportation. Tramways in India were established in the late 19th century. Initially, it was horse-drawn trams were introduced in Kolkata in 1873. Electric trams began in Chennai in 1895, and trams were also introduced in Mumbai, Baroda, Nashik, Kanpur, Kerala, Patna, and Bhavnagar. They were discontinued in all Indian cities between 1930s to 1970, except for Kolkata. Tramways in Kolkata, formerly Calcutta, West Bengal, are operated by the Calcutta Tramways Company, that is CTC. It is the only operating tram network in India and the oldest operating electric tram in Asia, running since 1902. There are 257 trams in total, of which 125 used to run daily on the Kolkata streets, but now only 35 trams run daily. The single-deck articulated cars can carry 200 passengers, 60 seated. The first horse-drawn trams in India ran a 2.4 mile distance, that is 3.9 kilometer distance, between Sealdah and Armenian Ghat Street on 24th February 1873. The service was discontinued on 20th November of that year. The Calcutta Tramway Company was formed and registered in London on 22nd December 1880. Meter gauge horse-drawn tram tracks were laid from Sealdah to Armenian Ghat via Bowbazar Street, Dalhousie Square, and Strand Road. The route was inaugurated by Viceroy Ribbon on 1st November 1880. In 1882, steam locomotives were deployed experimentally to haul tram cars. By the end of the 19th century, the company owned 166 trams cars, 1000 horses, 7 steam locomotives, and 19 miles of tram tracks. In 1900, the electrification of the tramway and reconstruction of its tracks to 4 feet 8.5 inches, that is 1435 mm, standard gauge began. In 1902, the first electric tramcar in India ran from Esplanade to Kidderpore on 27th March and on 14th June from Esplanade to Kalighat. The Calcutta Tramways Company is in the process of upgrading the existing tram network in Kolkata. In conclusion, I would like to say the cable car as mass transit is used in developed countries which need specific technologies for performance in specific conditions such as geographical constraint areas to overcome natural barriers, weather or climatic conditions, hilly terrains, etc. In fact, such a system has both advantages and limitations but provides efficient mobility where conventional public transport may not be operated. It is motorless and engineless vehicles and pulled by cable that is rotated by a motor off board. India has a lot of projects using this ropeway or cable cars in pan India. Certain projects only listed in the above video and explained in this video. Apart from this, also there are projects in smaller way in certain temples and other tourist places. The tramway passenger vehicle powered by electricity conveyed by overhead cables and running on rails laid in a public road. Presently in India, only tram available city is Kolkata. Thank you, friends. Your comments are welcome. You can send on the above email ID logisticsari2020@gmail.com. It will enable me to provide you more improved videos. Hope you will benefit from this. We look forward for more interactions in future. You may subscribe this YouTube channel, so that you will get notifications whenever we post videos. Thank you once again.